My love and passion for cars started when I was a kid. I used to love watching movies like Fast and Furious or Cars, or actually playing with them, just like Hot Wheels or different types of RC cars. But I didn't start actually working on cars until I was a teenager. At that time, I was helping out my dad with our family vehicle, which was our 2003 Toyota Sienna minivan. It was perfect for my dad as he had kids and had to haul a lot of stuff around, so minivans was the right choice. But one thing that he did hate was the dealership, and more specifically, the markups at the dealership. Whenever he would go to buy parts, the prices were way more expensive than they should have been. So a great example was when he had to do the O2 sensor. He went to the Toyota dealership and they quoted him $250 just for the O2 sensor.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, his buddy told him that there's this website, RockAuto, where he could actually buy the parts online and get them shipped to his house. So he went, bought the O2 sensor for $60 shipped to our house here in the GTA, and we were able to replace it on our driveway. A couple of months later, I had to do the timing belt and water pump on my TDI. With that, I actually bought the parts on RockAuto, got them shipped, took them to my mechanic, and let him do the work because I didn't have the space or the know-how to do so. And halfway through the day, he gave me a call and he's like, "Hey, these parts don't fit. I have to go to the dealership and I have to buy the part because your car's already taken apart. I have to get it done." So I ended up having to pay full price at the dealership for these parts just to do the water pump and timing belt on my TDI. I then reached out to RockAuto. They said that they would accept the return. I would just have to pay the shipping back. So I paid for the shipping of the part here, paid for the shipping of the part back, and paid full retail price at VW. That doesn't make sense. I ended up paying more than I needed to just to do my water pump and timing belt. Buying from RockAuto isn't all sunshine and rainbows. If you run into any issues, you do not have anyone to turn to. Unlike at partsavatar.ca, not only do we have some of the lowest prices in Canada, we have great customer service. You can utilize our live chat on the website to ask any order-related questions before you order, so to make sure that certain parts will fit your car, shipping times or other questions, or after you've placed your order on any returns or shipping time questions. So, unlike RockAuto, we've got your back. Using our online chat is very easy. If we take this example where I actually bought the wrong parts for my car and have to return them, I can just hop online on the partsavatar.ca site. As long as I'm logged in, it'll show me all my orders. I select the order and I tell them what's up. And as you can see, their responses are instant. A few years later, in 2020, inflation has come upon us, the exchange rate is different, US dollar is much higher than Canadian, and we had to do the axles on my dad's BMW X5. Now, we tried to go look at RockAuto, but it was very expensive because the shipping was expensive and the exchange was expensive. Then we found them significantly cheaper at another site, Parts Avatar. We ended up buying the parts, and they actually had next day delivery where RockAuto would have been in 3 or 4 days. We got them next day, installed them, super easy, great process, and it was a Canadian company. So we're like, hey, let's keep supporting this brand and let's keep buying from them. A few months later, I had the opportunity to actually work at Parts Avatar, so I took that chance and here I am today. Recently, I made an Instagram ad where I compared the prices of RockAuto and Parts Avatar. And I was called out by one of our followers that I was wrong. What? So here I am to prove that indeed our prices are lower than at RockAuto, especially for Canadians, where we don't have to deal with the exchange rate, shipping cost, or other things. Let's get into it. Now let's take a look at a pretty common vehicle, a 2016 Ford F-150. It was one of the best-selling trucks in Canada. So at RockAuto, a resonator and pipe assembly from Walker is only $76. But now let's add shipping to it, to Toronto, add customs, taxes, and conversion. And it comes out to $120.26. Not a bad price for a resonator and pipe assembly. But I wonder how much this costs at Parts Avatar. The exact same resonator and pipe assembly from Walker for that 2016 Ford F-150 is only $99 plus tax. And shipping? Well, it's free because anything over $99 comes with free shipping.
Nice.
Now let's do this side-by-side comparison for our 2016 Ford F-150 resonator and pipe assembly. From RockAuto, we're looking at paying around $76.68 just for the item alone, and then they tackle on $29.69 for shipping, and then another $13.83 in taxes and customs charges, resulting in $120.20. Not a bad price, but can Parts Avatar beat that? From Parts Avatar, we're looking at $99.65 for that resonator and pipe assembly, and then all we have to do is pay taxes since we have free ground shipping. So, with $12.95 of taxes, we result in a price of $112.60. Still cheaper than RockAuto and shipped from Canada. Now, a lot of people use RockAuto for their regular service intervals, such as oil changes. Why don't we take a look at what it would cost to do an oil change on my Jetta TDI? Let's put together that oil change kit then, so we know what a full kit would cost. From RockAuto, we're looking at $138.45 with shipping to Toronto for the oil filter, and fresh new drain plug. But at Parts Avatar, for all the exact same products with tax and all, it comes out to $101.70 with free warehouse pickup, or $111 after tax and shipping right to your door. So about $40 cheaper. That's quite the difference. It means that buying 3 kits at RockAuto would be the same price as buying 4 kits at Parts Avatar. So you basically end up with a free oil change. Not bad. Now, all these items we can say are pretty light for the oil change. How about something a little bit heavier that might cost a bit more on shipping? Like brake rotors. Let's do another common truck. Let's do the 2016 Dodge Ram 2500 pickup. This is a full centric parts rear brake kit. It's $215 before shipping from RockAuto. That's not a bad price at all. But let's add the shipping. $160? So the shipping costs almost as much as the part? That's a little crazy. How about Parts Avatar? At Parts Avatar, the kit is $308. So with tax and all, since there's free shipping over $99 and no order maximum, we're looking at $348. So we're still about $40 cheaper than RockAuto on another occasion. Let's sum it up real quick. So that 2016 Dodge Ram 2500, the rear brake kit from RockAuto is only $215.75. But once you add the shipping, which is $160, and any GST, HST, customs charges, it comes out to $393.80. As opposed to Parts Avatar, where that brake kit is $308.07, but comes with completely free shipping and you just pay the tax, which comes out to $348.12. So about $50 cheaper. Although the price of the part might seem cheaper, the shipping and handling is where they get you. So are our prices lower than RockAuto for Canadians? I think so. Toronto is a big metropolitan city, so shipping to it is quite common and typically cheaper than these more rural areas. When you're in rural Alberta, rural BC, or other rural places, the shipping from RockAuto actually gets very, very expensive. Our promise is to try to deliver the over $99 free shipping all across Canada. Hopefully my experience in these examples can help you entrust Parts Avatar to deliver you quality and service for all your automotive parts needs. So stay tuned for any cool and exciting videos you might see coming up very soon. By the way, if you guys want a little extra discount, there'll be a discount code found right here for you guys to use for extra 10% off your next order. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Remember, Parts Avatar has got your back, so don't forget to subscribe to the Parts Avatar channel so you don't miss any of these exciting videos.